hope this video comes out okay because I'm using split screen here. Maybe locking up a little bit. If it does, I apologize. So anyway, on the top I have CoinMarketCap, and you can go there yourself today and see that CoinMarketCap, everything is down. Like almost everything is down by huge amounts. So this looks like a big correction sort of thing. Now, a lot of people are worried right now. Unfortunately, a lot of people panic and they sell at a loss, and I fear that they're just playing into the hands of those who are maybe manipulating this. And what I mean is, there's a pretty good explanation out there that that there are crypto whales who are using huge buy and sell walls to knock prices down so that they can buy a lot of these altcoins at very cheap prices, okay? And what happens is they're timing this for, great, this truck has to pass by right now and slow down. So they're using the South Reefs as a, okay? This is not This is a pretty good explanation. Everything could just be a cover for this. And what happens is the South Korea thinks it's useful FUD to put the price down so they could scoop everything up. They're already rich, they've got all this, and they know when to get it. They have the buy a lot of coins at bargain based prices, you know, and basically those who are panic selling are the ones who are going to lose the biggest, and the whales are just basically stealing their coins. You know, this is an unregulated thing. There's no laws against this, so there's no laws for this. So some people could say that's why you need laws and regulation in this space. I say, you know, survival of the fittest to a certain extent. If you sell, you lose. Now, if you're in the position where you can't take advantage of these low prices because everything you have is in the crypto market, you don't have any outside money to put in, you basically just have to sit there and wait. And, you know, it sucks. It sucks to have to sit there and wait something like this out. Especially when, you know, maybe you had plans along the way and you were like waiting for stuff to go up to a certain level. Now it's basically taking a few steps back, and then you're going to have to watch and wait for this to come back. That's the worst part of it for somebody who maybe doesn't have the assets to buy a lot of this. You know, the crypto's on sale. Yeah, if crypto's on sale, that's awesome if you've got the money to buy the sale. If you don't have the money to buy the sale, because everything you have is tied up in this and it's now down, you've got nothing to do but wait. And if you sell, you're going to lose, right? You know, my portfolio on one of the exchanges, if you add up the altcoins that I have, they're the same percentage of Bitcoin now as they were before this crash. But the actual, you know, fiat amount, dollar amount that it represents has gone down tremendously because everything's down. So when these things come back up, you know, I'll have the same percentage-wise as long as everything rises pretty much in tandem as Bitcoin comes back. And we'll be okay. So the bottom line is, don't play into this. Okay, don't play into this FUD. Don't play into it. I mean, if you're gonna fall for this stuff, maybe this isn't the market for you. Maybe you should go in for, you know, investments that are much more stable, but, you know, also offer a very small return. That, you know, you want these high returns, then you've got to put up with the volatility. Don't go crying if, you know, you're going to sell low and lose all your stuff, your value, because, you know, you had loose hands and you sold when you shouldn't have. I mean, so don't fall. I see my phone skipping, so I apologize if there's skipping to the audio. I really need to upgrade this phone, and that's something that I'm kind of waiting for my value to go up so I can upgrade my phone. So thanks a lot, you jerk whales, for doing this, because now I have to wait for certain things I wanted. You know, I really would like a faster phone. I'm kind of stuck with this one until this one's actually malfunctioning. I have a screen problem, so I'm kind of waiting. So anyway, I don't know if I can you know, make this bigger, go into Okay, see what happens? Look at this. Look at this. Just leaving split screen mode takes forever. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. My message to you, for whoever does see this video, is don't fall for it. Don't fall for the FUD, because you go onto the news channels on TV, right? Whatever, like in the U.S., we have all these cable stations. So, you go into like CNBC or any of these big, Fox News or CNN or whatever. They're all going to have these sensationalistic headlines. Is this the end of Bitcoin? Is this whatever? And, like clickbait type headlines. And then, they're going to have all these anti-crypto people on, basically these talking heads saying, oh, I told you it's going to happen. We told you. So they're going to play this out. They don't, listen, they don't want the redistribution of wealth that's been going on. They don't want people to be making this kind of money. Now, a certain amount, Wall Street's also playing into this. It's not just the whales. They got their bonuses and they've got their futures and everything. So there's monkey business probably going on there as well, which is also helping to knock this market down, because basically these guys got these big bonuses. They want to put them in and they want low prices. They know how it works in the regular financial market, so they're going to put the same tricks to use here, and even then some, because it's not regulated, right? So don't play into that. Do not play into that, right? They don't want people like us to be making, people like you and me, 5 timesing and 10 timesing our money in crypto. They want us to be able to just go to our jobs and put up with our little paychecks, and they want to be the ones to make out like bandits. So you see all this like wealth redistribution that's been going on in crypto. And now that, if it was just a small percentage of people, it'd be under the radar. But now it's like more and more, because the media picks it up, and now, everybody's aunt and uncle and cousin wants to get in on it. Then you get the FOMO, fear of missing out, come into it. And all these people are coming in. Now they're getting scared. They're like, oh man, more and more people, regular people, are going to get into this. We don't want them in here. We don't want them making all this kind of money. We don't want them getting a taste of this game. So, so it's a mixture of a lot of things. So to the media, then, the people who are anti-crypto are all over the media. The media is going to call them in because it's ratings, right? And it feeds on itself. It's like a negative feedback loop, and that's what they're trying to set up here. So you have to be above it all. You have to know why these things happen, and realize that it's a bunch of manipulation that's using FUD to its advantage, and that's really probably the root of all of this. Right? And then you've got bad actors, and you've got, people who want it to fail and want it to crash for other agendas and reasons. And they're all basically kind of like allies in a way. Even if the whales are in this thing and want crypto to ultimately succeed because they're making money at it, they're just trying to make more money at it by knocking weak hands and newbies out of the game. They don't care what kind of collateral damage they leave behind. But there's the anti-crypto people are going to use this as well. So it's basically going to get hammered from both ends. And, then you get this idiot in South Korea, these idiots over there saying this and that. Meanwhile, the people in South Korea are angry at this. They got this petition. It's got like over 200,000 signatures. And they got some law over there. The government has to address it if it's got over 200,000 signatures. It's already got over 200,000. And, the Korean people are basically saying, government, stop trying to destroy they call it our happy day. And it's true, stop it. Get out of the way. I said it in one of my other videos, let people be prosperous. What is this garbage where, these bad actors have to team up and like try to ruin everybody's fun? What is wrong with regular people making some extra money here? It goes back into the economy. It could be such a blessing, such a positive thing, but there's always some cadre of jerks. I'll just keep it clean by saying that. I'm not saying what I really wanted to say. So, just for you crypto investors, just keep your heads cool, okay? Don't panic. Don't sell your stuff at a loss, okay? It's worth more than that. It's worth more than what you paid for it. Don't sell for less because you're afraid of losing everything. It's not going to go to zero, okay? Personally, you should only be playing with money you can afford to lose anyway. So, I mean, most of my stuff in here is pure profit anyway. I'm well above my initial investment still. So, and if you just started, maybe you're not. Definitely don't sell in that position. Just keep it in there, all right? You shouldn't be playing with your rent money or your mortgage money or your kids' tuition money anyway. If you are, shame on you, okay? So keep cool. Understand that this is probably market manipulation tied to FUD. And also, like I said, there's a lot of these bad actors who are going to play into this as well, and in the news ratings and everything else. It's just a big shit show. You got to rise above it, keep your head cool, and don't fall for it. Hold, 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 okay? Or hodl, as they like to say in the crypto community. Don't sell, all right? Don't let these people steal your crypto at bargain basement prices, because all you're going to be doing is making the rich richer at your expense, all right? Show a little backbone, all right? Stop being so fearful, all right? Don't live life as fearfully, because you're going to lose. Be a little daring, right? So anyway, grow a set.